Community focus. Community focus. We're here for you. With me and you. Under our point of view. At 5 o'clock. You're North London. The podcast crew. A week in review. We're here for you. Yeah. Our point of view. How about you?
Hooray! Hooray!
Community Focus is an art centre for children and adults with disabilities. We are based in the Borough of Barnet, North London, and offer a selection of creative and well-being activities for all ages.
Yay! In the room we have
Matthew,
Maya,
Shiloh,
Babak,
Amia,
Jonathan,
Hava,
Ruby, Gila,
Carol,
Vicky, Andrea,
Phil,
and Philip.
This week, we took a break from our usual show to visit the amazing Chickenshed Theatre Company, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary. We got a special tour, went behind the scenes, and met some of the fantastic team who make it all happen. Our guide for the afternoon was Matthew Lyons, head of Young Company. We also had a pleasure of meeting Maya and Shiloh, who shared their love for this incredible theatre. We were blown away by how Chickenshed celebrates inclusivity and brings people all abilities and backgrounds together through the power of theatre. It was an inspiring and fun day. Let us tell you all about it.
We are off to Chickenshed to have a tour around Chickenshed, I think.
Great, so we're going off and we're going to get on a bus in a minute, aren't we?
Yeah.
Carol, how long have you been going to Chickenshed?
I think since 2021 or late 2020. But
What sort of stuff have you been doing there?
performances, shows, yeah, mainly like summer shows and Christmas shows.
Right, well, shall we have a little tour?
Should have a little
Lovely.
Yes, please.
Well, you know what? Why don't we go upstairs, dump our bags, so you've got everything down, and then
Yeah.
and then we can
Yeah,
start.
lovely.
Cool.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
we'll just go to the 3-in-1 room upstairs.
Yes.
My name is Matthew, so I'm Matthew Lyons, and I'm the head of Young Company here at Chickenshed. So I oversee all of our participatory activities. So Chickenshed really focuses on young people. We focus on lots of different ages. Many people come through its doors each week, and probably about 1,000 people on any given week. So we have a young company of about 600 young people aged between 5 and 21, so they come weekly for their workshops and rehearsals. We have a student cohort, 5 different year groups, 5 cohorts starting at the age of 16, and they get their education here, so their post-16 education through a BTEC in the first instance and then a degree in the second instance, and there's about 150 students. And then we have drop-in activities every Sunday called Sunday Shed, and that's for young people and adults at different classes throughout the day. We have an intergenerational workshop that runs called The Space Between Us, so they meet weekly, and that's sort of multi-age groups. And then we have all of our staff, and there's about 50 of us. So yeah, about 1,000 people on any given week, and that's without any audiences. At the moment with the Christmas show, we have then and with the 2 different Christmas shows, many audiences coming as well. So I'm Matthew.
I'm Maya. I've been a part of Chickenshed Theatre Company since I was about 7, 8 years old. I've gone through our children's theatre, youth theatre, and then I volunteered as a facilitator for a while, and then I was lucky enough to be asked to work here, and I work within our young company, writing and directing a lot of our youth-led projects, as well as working within the equality, diversity and inclusion stream at Chickenshed. So I help support the internal staff programme, as well as doing outreach trainings.
And I'm Shiloh. I've been at Chickenshed since 2018, when I was first a student here. Studied just on the degree programme here until 2021, and I've been working here ever since. So my main role is I'm a mentor. So I support a lot of the students within lessons to make sure that, whether it's to do with work or just making sure that that their well-being's okay, helping sort out issues here and there, but there rarely ever is any. And I'm obviously in a lot of the performances here.
And we're all involved at the moment in a big project for our 50th anniversary. So Chickenshed is 50 this year. So 1974 was when the company first was founded as the Chickenshed Theatre Workshop. And now as Chickenshed Theatre Company, we started. You might wonder why we're called Chickenshed, and that is because the first rehearsal room we had was actually an old barn which used to have chickens in it.
What happened to the chickens?
Well, the chickens, I don't know what happened for the chickens, but the barn apparently is still standing somewhere in about 4 miles from here. But yes, and then 30 years ago we got this theatre built, so that was in 1994. So 1974 we were founded, and then in 1994 we were lucky enough to get a lottery grant, and we built the different phases of this building between 1994 and 1998. And then in 2024 we are 50 years old. So myself and Maya and Shiloh have all been involved in a project called Echoes, which has been looking back at our past, and as part of our tour, our past, and one of the things that Shiloh and Maya have been specifically working on is collecting oral history. So using a machine much like the one we've got going on here, and different devices to record the oral history of people who were really key at different stages of Chickenshed's development. So that we can have that as an archive, and we can then give that over to Enfield, which is the borough that Chickenshed is in. And we can give that over to Enfield Museums, and they will then put that in a special archive store, which will then be accessible to not only the Enfield community, but anyone who wants to go and have a listen to some of the oral histories of people at Chickenshed. All right, so who would like to go for a tour around the building?
We do.
Right, and we'll just have a look at a couple of our rehearsal rooms, and then we'll go into our backstage area. Then we'll go past our dressing rooms, and then we'll come back into the auditorium, and we'll see about 5 minutes of a dress rehearsal that's going on. Then we'll have a look at our timeline, and then we'll come back up here. Great. Okay. Right. Let's go. So this was a room that was built in 1998, so in the second phase of our theatre being built. So everything along this corridor is 1998, and everything that side of the building is 1994. So this studio theatre, at the moment it just looks like a regular room, and at the moment it's used for 2 of our character groups as their rehearsal room and their sort of holding area, so that all of our cast come in their costumes, so they don't need to get changed or anything. But they come in here, they relax, they chat, they warm up, they rehearse some of their scenes, they have their lunches, and then they go to stage from here. But this room can also be very quickly turned into a black box theatre. So yeah, this is our dance studio, but
Yeah.
it's used for so much more than just dancing. The reason this is called our dance studio is
Yeah.
because it's got a sprung floor, so there's a slight give on the floor,
What's the floor?
which means this floor here, if you bounce up and down,
Yeah.
there's
Like
a
a swimming pool.
there's no swimming pool.
It's different in it, what happened? Can't swim.
It's not like there's a great film called It's a Wonderful Life, which you must all watch every Christmas. But there's a bit where they're all dancing on the dance floor, and then that opens up and there's a swimming pool underneath. It's like, wow, man, that's crackers. So yes, this is. But at the moment, this is where the pirates hang out. So Carol, this is your holding area. This is your rehearsal room. So the pirates hang out in here while they're waiting to go on stage for Peter Pan. So it's a bit of a pirate fest normally. Captain. And again, we sometimes use this for performances. Again, those windows, the same thing, complete blackout, and then a tiny little lighting rig. But we can make this into a space where we have performances as well. So this is our main dressing room for our core cast. So it's got 800 cast members in over 5 performing rotors. But there's a core team who do everything. And I've got Cara, who's having a well-earned rest, and Lucy May. So Cara down there is doing nearly every show, because they also have some alternates who do from our students who do a couple of their parts for about 4 shows. But Cara, like Shiloh, is doing every show, and Cara's also the vocal coach. Put a lot of the arrangements together, the harmonies and stuff. She's keeping her voice very. She's very sensible. She's very sensible. And then this is Lucy May, who doesn't say anything in the show, doesn't use her voice at all in the show, because Lucy plays Tinkerbell. So Lucy May's voice is some little bells that just come in magically. But yeah, Cara, how's the show been going so far?
So we had our preview week last week, which is where we all get to learn the show very, very well. And this week's our first proper week. So yeah, I think everyone's been working really hard. It literally does take a massive team. On stage and off stage, but yeah, it's been a really special Christmas show because it's our 50th year birthday. Chickenshed's 50 years old. Wow! So it's been really beautiful. It's been a really great time.
Reviews are coming in, aren't they?
The reviews, we got a 4-star review from The Guardian. It was a lovely review. Yeah, and yeah. We all know that a review is just an opinion, but sometimes it's nice to see.
It's nice to get a nice opinion every now and then.
Yeah.
And Lucy May, you're in every show, but you're dual rolling, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So I'm Tinkerbell, and then I'm with the Lost Ones for some of it as well, to help with the Lost Ones and to kind of ferry them around the place. But yeah, it's been.
So how many Lost Ones are there in any one
goodness.
rotor?
Probably about 30, between 25 and 30.
30 at any one time, yeah. And they were at age between 7 and about 21.
Yeah.
And do you get hung from the ceiling?
No, unfortunately not. I wish. I do have a swing though. I have a swing, so my swing's cool. Yeah, an on-stage swing. I do it. I do, yeah. So I got taught how to do it, and then and now I do it for myself.
Do you keep it on all the time, 24/7?
Yes, I do actually. Yeah.
Except
just
for
casual.
The next show, there's some days where you play Tinkerbell in one show and then a lost one in the other.
Yeah, so later I'm a lost one, so I'm going to be a glittery lost one, but that's alright, the price we pay.
How long have you been doing this sort of work?
So I've been at Chickenshed for about 16 years.
16 years?
16 years, so I started in CT1s, and then I went all the way up, all the way through youth theatre, and then now I work here. So I've been working here for maybe about 2 or 3 years. But yeah, I've been here for a very long time, and hope to be here for a long time more. So yeah.
And that's quite normal at Chickenshed.
Yeah.
Lots of people join when they're children and work through different programs, different training routes.
Bethany, our choreographer, she's been here since she was very young.
Carla came when you were 16.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of people come when they're young and then work their way through, and then often develop into roles and careers. So yeah, it's not uncommon to have someone join at the age of 5 and you're still with them, and you see them grow, and you work with them through lots and lots of different projects, and then you really benefit. And that's how Chickenshed evolves. That's how it's always going to evolve. And as we sort of fall off the other end, there'll be people coming to replace us who will have been training through. And it's quite unique and very important for how chicken. Yeah, very much so. We are going to make our way backstage now.
Oh!
Hiya. Looking forward to hearing your podcast. So this bit is, these are all different Christmas stories. This is about the first time a lion sees snow in the jungle. So it follows, it thinks it's the Christmas star, but it's actually snowing. Yeah. So this is called Christmas in the Jungle.
So Ruth and Scott.
We have a captive audience.
This is your
Yeah. It's like you're in a private box.
Here we go. We're going to run it. Don't worry if you don't know the moves. We just need to light it. Ready, boys? Rock it. Rock it. Here we go. Here we go. Perform it. Tell these guys.
Right, so I think you've got some questions.
Right, who wants to go first?
How long have you worked in the chicken shed?
I have worked at Chickenshed for 26 years, but I've been involved in Chickenshed a bit longer. I joined Chickenshed when I was 6 years old, so I was in the children's theatre and the youth theatre, and then after university, this place was built, so I did a bit of part-time work, and then a full-time job came along. So I've been here a while, but Maya?
I've been a part of Chickenshed Theatre Company since I was 7, and then I went through our children's theatre streams, went through our youth theatre streams. I then volunteered when I was like 18, 19, and then I got a part-time job at the age of 20, 21. So I've been at Chickenshed overall, how many years is that? 15 years? 16 years? Yeah. Around that.
And I've only been a part of Chickenshed since 2018 because I didn't know it existed before then. And I've been working here since 2021, so 3 years, coming up to 4 years now. And yeah.
What's the best part of Chickenshed?
I'd say the people. I think in somewhere like Chickenshed, it's such a community and participatory led approach. A lot of the work we do here is either comes from the young people here, or comes from someone's lived experience, which is someone's story from them growing up, or just an event in their life. And we tend to make theatre based on that, or just workshops, or just to learn about each other. So I say the most important part of Chickenshed is definitely the people, and that we meet everyone new every day.
What's the next show you're thinking about?
We are currently embarking another year of participating in the National Theatre Connections Festival. We are working on a play called No Regrets, and it's about a 65 page script about people's lived experience and feelings towards regret. And there's about 20 youth theatre participants and about 5-6 students, and we're going to start rehearsing in December. We're going to have the initial workshops in December, and then begin the intensive process over January, February. We've got a slot of 5 performances in our studio theatre, which you saw earlier, and then we've got a block of rehearsals over Easter, and then we get to perform it again at our partner theatre Arts Depot in Finchley. And hopefully, in theory, if all goes well, we may or may not get selected to perform at the National Theatre in the summer. That's what we're working on next.
Who invented Chickenshed?
Chickenshed was not invented, but it sort of came about through a conversation. So we showed you a photo earlier of our founders, Mary Ward and Joe Collins. So Mary Ward was a primary school teacher who was on maternity leave, had her, I think it was her second child, and was on maternity leave, and went along to a youth club to help out at a youth club just down the road from here at a church hall just down the road from where we are now. And Joe Collins was teaching music at that youth club, and they started having a conversation about, you know, about working with lots of different types of young people and somewhere that could be open for everyone, a sort of theatre workshop. And really it was that idea, and they got on really well, so it was that conversation that led to them deciding to start a theatre workshop. And as we said, it's the first real home it had was in an old barn. So the young people in the 1970s that went to it started calling it the Chickenshed. So that's how Chickenshed came about.
Who's your inspiration?
Okay, in general, my inspiration is my mum. My mum has been my biggest supporter, has always helped me through everything in life. And without her, I literally wouldn't be here. So I'd say my biggest inspiration is my mum.
In a Chickenshed capacity, I would say that a woman called Paula Reese is my inspiration. She has cerebral palsy, and she did so much for the Chickenshed building, and you know, she created theatre and performed on stage like no other. So I would say she inspires me through a disability lens and having a disability and accessing theatre. That would be my inspiration.
Why make Chickenshed people with additional needs?
I would say in society, if you're someone that is viewed as different, and for the sake of the recording, I'm doing air marks. I would say it's probably hard to find a space where you're accepted and seen for more than your physical ability. So I would say that Chickenshed is important because it's creating space for people that might not necessarily always have that freedom to express themselves. And I think everyone needs an outlet to be themselves and feel safe and connected and understood. And I'd say that's the whole ethos of Chickenshed and why we include everybody in our theatre.
How do you get involved with Chickenshed?
We have, as we have lots of different programs here, we have lots of different ways of getting involved. For our students here, they, especially for our degree students, they have to go through a sort of registration process that involves like these legalities and formalities to do with UCAS, which is how they undertake a university degree. And for all the other participants, it's just through conversation, and then sometimes they might have to fill in a form maybe, or just come to workshops, but there's never really anything that kind of blocks someone from being able to participate. It's just people come to watch shows, and then they might be invited for a workshop, or for our Sunday Shed workshops, for example, you just register online and you can come along, or just call up our box office downstairs, or send an email, and there's plenty of ways to get involved with Chickenshed.
And we have volunteer in thesis.
Volunteer vacancies all the time. Chickenshed works only because we have such a brilliant set of volunteers. I think at the moment we have about 250 registered volunteers, and our volunteers really ensure that we can run our shows primarily because our biggest volunteer force is our front of house team. So for the Christmas show, we have everyone who you see out the front helping people to their seats, selling programs, selling merchandise, selling ice cream. 9 times out of 10, there'll be a volunteer who are doing it as part of, their want to give back to Chickenshed. We also have volunteers who support us in lots of different areas. So lots of people come work in our wardrobe department, or might help with the set painting, or might just help with general maintenance. So we have a volunteer coordinator who coordinates all that, and volunteering is such a key aspect. Chickenshed started with volunteers. It was many years before anyone got paid to work at Chickenshed, and people just volunteered their time. And then we've developed lots of our youth volunteering into training programs. So we have young leaders and young mentors who work with the younger children, and they, effectively they volunteer their time, but they're undergoing training, and they get something back from it as well in a very sort of real sense, and then they can use that for their next part of their sort of creative journey or their pastoral journey. So yeah, we rely on volunteers hugely.
It just seems to bring out the best in everyone, Chickenshed, and I just wondered what some of the ingredients are that you think are the ingredients working here.
That make it so special.
I'd say collaboration and teamwork is at its core, because, like, speaking from a perspective of someone that was a participant, when I was in the room, I could do everything, and that was probably the first time that I felt that in my life, because outside of the doors, life obviously feels so limiting, and then you come into this building and it's like there are no barriers and you can do anything, and I think the people within the building facilitate that so well. And then now being the person that is supporting other young people to feel that way, like it does take a village. Like, it's not just me that's creating this space, it's all of us, and I feel like that feeling at its core has seemed to stay the same. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. It's like we're all passing the present, and I think that's really beautiful.
Thank you. There's much dishes on my back.
Ladies and Jellyspoons, I'd like to thank these people for having us here. Thank you very much.
A pleasure. Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It's been lovely to meet you all.
One more big clap for Chickenshed.
Community focus. We're here for you. With me and you. On our point of view. As far as your North London, the podcast crew. A week in review. We're here for you.